Okie dokie. Howdy doody, everybody. One and all, welcome back to the Roost. We have got some super fun planned for you today. By me, I mean the royal, or by we rather, I mean the royal we. That's me. That's just me. That's just me. Now, you know, I've been messing around with the settings, trying to get this thing to look good whilst streaming. And, man, let me tell you, the last few hairs that I have been pulling out. They are tough to deal with. I tried to isolate bitrate issues, tried to isolate scaling issues, graphics card issues. I have no idea, but I'll tell you something. Yeah, I know the bitrate is higher. Okay. So what I've done is I've turned the bitrate up quite high. Pretty much double what you would normally do for streaming, to 16,000. Normally you'd do about 8,000, especially if you're on Twitch. On YouTube, you can do up to 51,000. I don't know why you'd do that, but you can. And we want to see, so I have an iPod in front of me. Let me turn the volume down. Okay. So I've got my iPad in front of me. So I'm going to be watching the stream as we go. So, you know, we'll see if it's any good. Let's go ahead and full screen that bad boy. All right. So chat is on. Stream is on. Let's go. We're going to load up. If you watched the last stream, you know that I went to the Weynon Priory and ended outside the Pillaged Mine. And somehow I actually overwrote the save of me going through the mine, but I didn't really find much in there. You know, some goblins, etc. So we're going to be going back out of the mine. All right. So here we are. Here's the horse. So I'm going to be watching for, you know, does it look good? You know, here's the thing, like, yes, you want your stream to look good, but if you don't stream because you are obsessed over quality, then, well, then you're not streaming. So that's probably not good. I mean, people want to watch you, right? Or I guess people want to watch me. I hope so. Watching on the iPad here, it looks okay, but this is nighttime, so it's hard to tell. Okay, looking at the map, we would probably be wise to go into Coral, I would say. So let me go ahead and do that. I wonder if the local map, it's working fine out here. And there's the mine. It had some issues inside the mine. Anyway. Oh. What do we have over here? Looks like trouble. It's kind of trippy watching myself in another screen because normally I have a laptop over here that I watch the chat on. Whatever it was, I think it may have buggered off. Anyway. Oh, there's a wolf. Somewhere. Yeah, so the laptop, I watched the stream in the little preview there on the YouTube studio view, which allows me to look at the chat. That way I can full screen the games, you know? Because I prefer to play these full screen when I can. We're going to go over to Coral and check the place out. We didn't go there, so it's probably a good idea, don't you guess, to check out the town? Now the horse, this is the stable right here, right? Can I just leave the horse here? I don't know. I don't see anybody tending the place. sack. Nothing we want, really, I don't think. These things probably belong to Nardhill. Hey, Nardhill. Could you help me? I'm sorry to wake you.
If you are looking to buy a horse, go inside and talk to Bongond.
Well, I'm not looking to buy. I was wondering if you could take care of my horse while I go in town.
The Chestnut Handy Stables now offers to protect your horse. Seems handy enough.
Yeah, okay, good.
I'm through talking to you.
You're through talking to me, okay. Let's go in and talk to Bondon. No, it's locked. Whatever. Hopefully the horse will be okay there. We'll save it. Yo.
Something to report?
Do you like staying out in the rain?
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money, if you've got the stones for it.
Okay. We'll remember that.
Be seeing you.
Oh, be seeing you. Wink, wink. Okay. If you get the reference, you get the reference. I think the stream looks okay. I'm not really paying much attention.
I saw some mud crabs by the water recently.
But, I mean, it looks okay. There's probably always going to be some blurriness, I guess.
I hope to never see another.
Safe travels.
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you.
My name is Yugal Ballet. I'm pretty new here. Don't know a soul.
Don't know a soul. You look familiar.
I'm sorry. I'm new in town and don't know anyone.
Rumors.
I was in Shadenhall last week and I'm sure I saw Reynold Germain. He acted like he didn't know me though.
Really? Who's Reynold Germain?
Yes, it's quite odd. Reynold, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was a complete stranger. Also, he seemed sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually, Reynold is stumbling around Coral drunk as can be. Very odd. But then it's really none of my business.
Well, I suppose so. If you're new here, how would you know he stumbles around Coral drunk as can be? I know not. I know not. It's not mine to know.
What hole did you crawl out of?
Wow, typical.
I'm Glistel. What do you need?
Tell me about Coral.
My housemate, Melintus Ancris, and I are well known in certain circles here. But you don't travel in those circles, do you?
Nor do I want to.
The Chestnut Handy Stables now offers to
That's
protect
good.
your horse.
It's good.
Seems handy enough.
Okay,
Stop
goodbye.
talking.
Stop talking. Darn you, Dunmer. It's actually pretty dark without the torch. It is almost midnight, so it ain't gonna get light anytime soon. So the Fighters Guild, huh? Whale. There's probably worse ways to get some fame, renown, and septums in your pockets. Ha! They call me Ungarius the Barrel Stander. Not really. The game just loves to go to third person for some reason. I'm probably doing that and not realizing it. So this is the residential quarter. Melintus Ancris. Okay. Okay. Hey, Reynold Germain's house. This is where he lives. Well, being an Argonian, I'm going to play to type and go digging through the alleys. You know, you can learn a lot about a town by looking at the alleys. Athletics and acrobatics up 1. We need to rest so we can increase our level. Excuse me. And here is the cemetery. Look at the windows. Oh my. And look at the torchlight playing off of the window. Let's put the window away, or the torch away. Yeah, it's definitely the torch, even though that seems like a little strong, right? Doesn't that seem a bit strong? Yeah, but it is catching them. Yeah, these windows are beautiful. Especially at night. Oh my. I think I see a screenshot coming our way. If I can get lined up. Maybe up on this rock. No, the tree's in the way. The trees. Okay. Maybe this rock. Possibly. I still can't believe that there's no photo mode. It's kind of crazy. That's not the greatest composition in the world, but let's do that. And sorry to take you out of, let's see, F12. Yeah. I don't want to destroy your immersion. Okay. There was a Windows update not too long ago that just totally destroyed the way you do screenshots. It's quite sad. Anyway, I don't know how many people do screenshots. I mean, I do them all the time because of YouTube, right? This is one way that I get assets for thumbnails. Very common way, in fact. You can't jump over the fence. So we'll use the gate, and we'll be nice and close that one behind us. Okay. Well, Talos, there he is. So let's see. This is just so beautiful. These windows, my goodness. I love stained glass. One of my favorite things. Just really challenging. I wonder what it's like inside. Let's go in there. Chapel of Stendarr. Oh yeah. Get the torch back out. Super dark in here. Oh.
Is it necessary that you speak with me?
It is.
What?
Wow. Are you drunk or something?
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
I've heard that. Tell me about the Anvil Chapel attack.
The worst thing is, no one even knows what happened. People heard the screams, but when they broke down the chapel doors, everyone was already dead.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you.
I'm through talking to you.
Well, darn you. Julianos. Make a pilgrimage to a way shrine of Julianos, and henceforth receive a blessing at Julianos' holy altars. Okay. Probably the same for everybody, right? Yeah, probably. Yeah, this is so nice. There's RK. Very cool. Here, of course, is the Dibella. Who do we have here? Stendarr. He's green. Green's my favorite color. In case you hadn't remembered. Altar of the Nine, activate. Rejoice through faith, your afflictions are banished. Excellent. And good old Talos. And Skyrim, of course, best god. But, well, we all know the story about that. Zenithar. Mara. Marith. This is so beautiful. My God. Let's turn the torch off or douse it. And just look at this place. I'm sorry, but this is just absolutely gorgeous. Take another screenshot there. Very beautiful. Okay.
Good night.
Good day.
Does this other person have something interesting to say, maybe?
Ask a commoner.
Oh,
Orag Grabargal. Orc names, man.
blessings. I'm Oric Grabargal,
Thank you.
servant of Stendar. May you grow in the faith.
Orc Grabargal. See, she said it herself. Now we know.
Enough talk.
Okay, goodbye. What do we have down here? Door to Chapel Undercroft. Chapel Hall. Okay. Very good. Let's leave. That's good enough. We can marvel at this later. It's probably even more impressive during the day. Porphyric hemophilia. You don't want that. It's not great to be here at night. I'll just go ahead and say that.
Sir,
Sir? Directions.
what are you looking for?
I'm looking for services.
The general trader and smith are near the fountain. The bookstore is up the street, towards the chapel.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
How about a place to sleep?
The Oak and Crozier and the Grey Mare are near the gate and fountain.
Thank you.
What are you looking for?
Something else. Let's see. The guilds
The guilds are north, near the Great Oak.
near the Great Oak. Tell me some rumors.
Have you seen Valis O'Deal recently? Spends all day in the tavern since his boys left.
I haven't seen him. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Okay, so we got these houses here. Alberic Little, or Leet. It's not Little, it's Leet. Sorry, I didn't mean to mispronounce your name. The bookstore is here. It's very dark. The Oak and Crozier. This is all. Okay, so let's just keep going this way. Oh, this is the book. Oh, look. My goodness, how pretty. Every view is a screenshot, I'm telling you. Okay. I'll try to keep it to a minimum. The Oak and Crozier. We'll just check that out in a minute. This is Baron Steel, blacksmith shop. So this is the commercial district here. Valena Danton's house. It's not locked.
Now,
This is the Oak.
have you seen the Briants and their dogs?
I've seen them. Everyone likes a good dog, but they're an odd couple. Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Is that so?
The news from Anvil is terrible. Have you heard about the attack on the chapel there?
The servants of Debella, slaughtered on the very altar of love. Truly shocking.
No!
Sure.
Safe travels.
I ask, and I will listen.
It's good to know we've got such a strong Fighters Guild presence here in town.
Sure.
Goodbye.
You too.
Be seeing you.
You look tough. Want to join the Fighters Guild?
Yes, I didn't mean to interrupt him there. Sorry about that. Tell me about the guild.
If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Valena Danton and Coral, Azan and Anvil, or Burj Kokash in Shadenhall.
Okay, I didn't write that down.
If you're interested, see Valena Danton and Coral, or Azan and Anvil, or Burj Kokash in Shadenhall.
Valena Danton. Okay, thank you, sir.
Training, beds, and good hard work. Can't beat it.
Can't beat it. Probably right about that. Oh, Fighters Guild. It literally says it right there. It's 4 o'clock. All's well. Mages Guild. Thieves Guild's not going to be so obvious, right?
Scum.
Again, haven't played this in over a decade. Just guessing. Be funny if there was a sign that says Thieves Guild here. Anyway. I wonder, let's just go in here. Is it locked? Let's go in. Maybe the person's up. Probably not. It's 4 in the morning. So, you know. There's that. Okie dokie. Let's just wait a couple hours here. How about that? Maybe it won't be so dark. You know, for your... It's actually darker. Oh, no, there we go. Just for your benefits.
What's going on with you?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures.
Horrible things. I hear that the High Elves train them. I can't imagine it.
Bye.
You too. Hi
Bye.
there.
Bye.
What's going on with you?
Oh, God.
I hear that the Nords of Skyrim have been warring with the Redoran of Morrowind.
I'm not surprised. It seems that Skyrim is always involved in a border dispute.
Bye.
Bye.
What?
You're not afraid of trouble, are you?
Nope.
You'd like the Fighters Guild.
Yeah, I probably would. Tell me some rumors.
Been to Fire and Steel recently? Rashida has some nice new swords in there. And she's a friendly one, she is.
Cool. Okay, thank you.
Is
Training,
it now?
beds, and good hard work. Can't beat it.
Can't beat it. I'm gonna dig through people's things. So joining guilds is generally a good thing.
Yes.
In case you're new to Elder Scrolls games, I just want to throw that out there.
Greetings. How may I help you?
Hello.
Are you perhaps interested in joining the Fighters Guild?
I am. And I like how when you encounter someone in a dark area, at least an important person, there's a light that comes in and shines on their face. Is it a magical light? Probably. Tell me some rumors first.
I was in Shadenhall last week, and I'm sure I saw Reynold Germain. He acted like he didn't know me, though.
Really? Let's join the guild.
The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. If you've got a clean record and don't have a bounty on your head, we may be able to use you.
Okay.
Are you interested in joining?
Yes. I am interested. Sign me up.
Excellent. You are now an associate in the Fighters Guild.
Ah, thank you.
You should report to either Azan in Anvil or Burz Grokash in Shadenhall for contracts.
Okay. That's super cool. All right. 1 second. I'm having there's a bee in here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you. Tell me more about the guild.
See Azan in Anvil or Burz Grokash in Shadenhall for
Okay.
contracts.
So it's okay. Thank you.
Just do your job.
Just do your job. She's pleasant enough, really. Look at all the books. Oh man. We could read these, but she's got volumes 1, 2, 4, 5, and 3 of the Real Baron Zaya. That's she's quite the book collector. Brief History of the Empire, several volumes, Disaster at Ionath, Guide to Bravel, Guide to Bruma, Guide to Coral. Hey, let's read that one. 11 pages. Are you ready? Alessia Otis's Guide to Coral. Praise Stendar the Nine and all the saints. My name is Alessia Otis, and I'd like to tell you all about the town of Coral. Is that a little too bombastic? I don't know. Anyway, Castle Coral. Coral is the county seat. And hey, Gelwolf, good to see ya. Everything is fine here, dude. Hope everything is okay with you. Good to see you. Yeah, this is such a good game. I gotta say, this is more than a remaster in a lot of ways because it makes the game very fresh in a way that is extremely immersive. I mean, this game was pretty immersive before, but now it's just unreal. The other night I was streaming and I was on the roof of Weynon Priory and it was raining. There was light rain, and there's wooden shingles on the roof. You could see the moss, and you could hear the rain on the roof and in the trees. And I swear, it fooled my brain into thinking I was there, and I could smell that musty forest smell and the rotting wood of the shingles and the moss. Oh my goodness, it was incredible. And just the wealth of videos about Oblivion that we're going to be seeing from lots of creative individuals is going to be impressive. I'm sure it's going to be a sight to behold. And you know, Skyrim has become such well-trodden ground, well-loved, but well-trodden ground that it's going to be good to see some fresh eyes take a look at this game, which is also very, very good. Hey, well, I feel for you there, Gil Wolf. Hang in there. Hang in there, my friend. I got your back in as much as I can from here. So hopefully that will help. Coral is the county seat of County Coral and is ruled by Countess Ariana Valga, a very proper woman and mother of the beautiful and virtuous Alessia Caro, Countess of Leoween. Countess Ariana is a devout and righteous follower of Akatosh, and sets a fine example for her people by her devotions in the chapel of Stendar. Her husband, Count Karis Valga, was a staunch defender of the faith and follower of Stendar, and his death in battle against the heathen Nord clansmen of Skyrim was greatly lamented by his people. Alessia Caro has been a good husband, and Count Marius of Leoween is a dutiful daughter, and she is often seen visiting Coral and her saintly mother. Oh my, well, you certainly have my thoughts and prayers there, my friend. You can, I hope that your family gets healing and gets through this the best way that they can. So I will certainly remember you and your family in my prayers. And yes, the character creator, you can do some hilarious stuff, which is always fun to see, right? I am also pleased to report that the castle mage is a righteous and goodly servant of the Nine, unlike so many wizards who neglect the chapel and the faith. Chanel offers magical training for those eager to smite the ungodly, and it would be much better to go to her than to some wicked mages or Wicked Mages Guild hedge wizard. Oh, okay. As a Wicked Mages Guild hedge wizard myself, I take offense to that. But anyway, the Countess holds court every day in the fine Great Hall, except on Sundays, of course. She has a very fine herald and steward, and the castle is neat and well ordered. It also has a strong dungeon jail for evildoers, though I'm sorry to say that the guards are often lax in their duties and fail to arrest and lock up the various beggars and thieves and gamblers and cheats who idle in the streets. Say that 5 times fast. Argonian, you're most welcome. It's Argonian, and we are a custom class that I call Argonian Swampstalker, which focuses on stealth, security, blade, speechcraft. It's essentially a non-ranged rogue character, kind of, with a minor interest in magic, because we chose, I think, Black Marsh as our origin, which gives us a slight int boost. So we kind of dabble in magic and alchemy, but mainly we are a blade, a sneaky blade. The districts of Coral. There are 5 main districts of Coral. When you enter the gate, you find yourself in Fountain Gate before the fine pool and statue of the Saul de Sacrator in memory of all who died in that great battle. Around the fountain are two inns, the general store and the smith. One street leads east to the castle, one north to the Great Oak Place, one west to Chapel Street and West Coral. Chapel Street leads west to the chapel, past the bookstore, and thence to the crude shacks gathered around the well of West Coral. Around Great Oak Place are the Mages Guild and Fighters Guild and many fine houses. Okay, so we visited this place when we first came in. Remember I said Argonians like to check out the alleys first? It's going to be fun. I've not played an Argonian. I've never played an Argonian all the way through in any Elder Scrolls game. I've started Argonian characters and just kind of piddled around, but this is my first serious Argonian. I'm real excited about that. Okay, so that gives us a pretty good idea. We'll read the rest of this some other time. Let's go on out. So we need to go other places and get jobs for the Fighters Guild.
Hi there.
Hi there. Love that water breathing.
Anytime now.
What's new with you?
I ran into some
Ah,
goblins in the woods.
so there's the oak.
Nasty little beasts.
Disgusting creatures. I hope never to see another.
Bye.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, huh?
You're a bold little thing, aren't you? I'm afraid you're of no use to me. Goodbye.
No use to you. Well,
Hello,
okay.
I
Whoa.
don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
Am I new in town? Yes, I'm pleased to meet you, Dharma.
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well.
Your mother?
My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral.
Ah, rumors.
We're all talking about the Emperor's
Excuse me.
murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried.
Well, I didn't tell you this, but there is another heir. Wink, wink.
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you. Number 6. Okay. Yeah,
What's this about?
It looks so good. And it feels good too. They've made slight modern touches without messing with things too much. This is the, weapon shop. Hello.
Hello, I'm Rashida, the smith, and this is fire and steel, quality armor and weapons, repairs too. What can I do for you?
What can you do for me? Tell me some rumors first.
I'm sure you've heard that Glistel and Melintus Ancris are living together. Simply shameful.
Have I heard that? Tell me about Coral.
Nice town, but you need money here to live well. Head out of town and do some hunting. Sell the skins, or you can loot old caves and ruins.
Dharma is quite the gal. Yes, I have to agree with you. Bartering.
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
You have it all. Okay, good. I'm not sure how I have a broom. I'm going to sell it to you. I'm going to give it away. Perhaps you'll enjoy that. We've been carrying this rusty. We've been carrying this crap forever. Just for the express purpose
An excellent bargain.
of selling. And we keep our shield there. We'll sell this claymore.
A fine transaction.
We'll sell the iron bow. We'll sell them both, actually. And the iron arrows. We're not really doing a lot of shooting. We do it on
You got a
occasion.
great deal there.
Great deal there. Yeah, that's what she says. I don't know why I have this. I just give it away. The paintbrushes I'm keeping for some purpose. The skull, wolf pelt. Let's sell them. Sell the bear pelt. Sell I don't know about the pearl. Is there a purpose for keeping flawed pearls? I don't remember. This of all the Elder Scrolls games, this is the one I'm the least familiar with. I've played it the least. That gets our weight down, though. What do you have that's good? We are going to be in need of a sword pretty soon. This one is in terrible shape. You don't really have a good one, though, do you? Well, this is not bad. Iron Longsword, 39. I don't think there is either. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy one of them. That might be a huge waste of money. Probably not. We'll use this till it goes bad. Okay. Leather greaves. We are fine there, yes. What about a shield? Have you got a decent shield? Not really. A fur shield. Our shield is still okay. This iron shield's okay, but it's heavy, I think, right? Pretty sure. Rashida's special. Effects fortify armorer on self. Wow, it's expensive. But it's not bad. That's a pretty good item, actually. Okay. So most things in the miscellaneous can be sold. I think you're right. I'm going to sell because we need money right now more than anything. I mean, we'll find plenty of paintbrushes. We got a good pearl here. I'll keep the soul gems and the sapphire. Let's sell the silver nuggets. Yeah, whatever. I'll sell them.
That seems a fair price.
We'll give away the skull. Okay. That gets our weight down quite a bit, which is nice. Okay. Good here. Alchemy. She's not going to have anything. All right, good. We're good.
Another satisfied customer.
Another satisfied customer. Yeah, we'll see you.
Good day.
Good day. Thank you. You reduced my encumbrance, and that I'm always thankful for. Heck yes. Look at the doggies. Okay. There was a bookstore, which is over here, I think. On the other side of the tavern. I just want to go in and see what it looks like. I don't really need to buy a book right now, but here it is. Renoir's Books. Mm-hmm. Very cozy. Estelle Renoir.
Welcome to Renoir's Books. I'm the owner, Estelle Renoir. Look around. If you don't see what you want, please ask.
Sure. What about rumors?
Everyone's talking about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead, keep it.
Okay, thank you.
I think we're in for some hard times. The death of Uriel Septim and his heirs changes everything. Take care.
I'm sure that it would. Now, you know, I could get bogged down in here forever. We're not going to. These books are very nice. I can almost smell this too, by the way. There's nothing like the smell of a musty bookcase, eh? Look at this. This is the perfect place to just sit and contemplate life in the Imperium. Read a book. Drink some brandy wine. And forget all your troubles. But we're here today to do some adventuring, so we have to go. By the way, in case you wanted to see our character, here he is. He's wearing a hood at the moment. So let's go out here. The voices are different, yes. They re-recorded a huge amount of NPC dialogue so that every race would sound correct. Let me take this hood off. so you can see my glorious horns. So that every race would sound like the race it's supposed to sound like. Some NPCs, obviously, like the Emperor, the Patrick Stewart performance was kept. But many of the NPCs were
Good to see you. Lots of dogs in this town.
Performed.
Lots of sheep, too.
Yeah.
Of course, I prefer the taste.
Okay, let's just go. It does look real. This is the first game that I've played that uses the Unreal Engine 5. And I know that where's my horse? Maybe he wandered back. I don't know. Oh, no, over there he is. I know that a lot of people have like performance issues with that engine, but if you have a machine that can run it, my God. I mean, look at this. Talk about being able to get lost in a world, eh? Thank you. I think he's pretty cool. I love the way the tail bounces on the back of the horse. Okay, let's see. I know where we need to go. We need to go down this to Kvatch, right? I think. Well, we can look at the quest here. Separated at birth. Finding the heir. That's of course the main quest. Yes. Excuse me. Chapel of Akatosh in the city of Kvatch. All right. Of course, we don't have to do that, of course. Excuse me. One moment, please. I need to go and get Kleenex. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. There's been a record amount of pollen this year. And it's just been, it has totally wreaked havoc on my nose and other, head region things. Okay. Seeking your roots, I've discovered a sprig of Nern root, a plant ingredient this unusual must have value. We need to find an alchemist. Yeah. Which is here. We could go back in there, and I kind of want to do that. And for immersion's sake, let's put the hood back on. Hey, his head clips through here, but sometimes it doesn't. See, now it's fixed. It's not on the model, but it will be probably when we load back in. Again, this is like version 1.0, so a lot of things are going to be fixed. There is a minor amount of clipping with the tail on the horse. They may fix that as well. And the map, the interior maps don't always work right. Like I was in a mine the other night, and the local map was bugged out. You had to select it twice. So if you go to the map by pressing M and then click this over here on the right at the top, click the circle, it zooms you to the local map, which is working fine here for the town. Inside the mine, it was not working. There were just little blobs of stuff here and there, like revealed area and just little disconnected blobs.
Great. Have you seen Glistel and Melintus
go to
Ancrus together?
First person.
I don't see a problem with those two.
All
It's a
right,
bit
so
odd, but that's their business.
is there an alchemist inside the tavern? Anyway, I imagine they'll patch that problem with the local map, because that is kind of a significant problem. Look at this, by the way. Look at the shaft of light coming through the window. Can you see that? It's more visible from this side. Look at that. Very cool. The lighting is super good.
Welcome to the Oaken Crozier. This one is Talasima, your hostess. Our rooms and food are at your disposal.
Mm-hmm. Another thing that's very nice is when you engage in conversation with an NPC, at least an important NPC like a vendor. I don't think this works with every single NPC, and it's in a dark area like this. There will be this little catchlight that comes in and shines on their face so that you can see them. I think that's a neat touch. Tell me about Coral.
The Oaken Crozier is the place of choice for well-bred visitors to Coral. The Grey Mare is more suitable for others.
Oh, others, you see. Okay.
Take care.
All right, so this alchemist, I guess it's outside. Okay. We will do as you would do in this actual situation. We will kind of wander around. Is this it? Northern Goods and Trade. That's probably not it. I mean, I see the red thing. But here's Renoir's books. For sale.
I suppose we should all be worried.
Okay.
It's a disgrace. I hear you. Go on.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Good day.
Mages Guild. Okay. So I'm guessing there's an alchemist in there. Okay. We could see about joining the Mages Guild. You're right, Gale Wolf. I mean, she looked real, didn't she?
Greetings to you. The Emperor and his 3 sons, dead right under the noses of the Imperial Guard.
Look at this dude.
It's a disgrace.
Yes.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
The Altmer have powerful wizards.
Good to see
It could
you.
be a dangerous
You ever spend time in the Oaken Crozier?
I've
Take care.
had many meals at the Oaken Crozier.
We'll see ya.
Sure, it may not.
Greetings, citizen. Is there something I can do for you? Are you perhaps interested in joining the Mages Guild?
I am. But my magic skills are pretty crappy.
Well then, it's no small matter. Membership in the guild is quite an honor, but also a responsibility. Do you wish to join the guild?
Yes.
Very well. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. The full guild hall is now available for your use.
Thank you.
You'll need a recommendation from each local guild hall in order to advance further. Until then, the Arcane University will be closed to you. Welcome to the guild, and good luck to you.
You know, for a mage, this guy has... You know, he's really personable. You know, most mages are kind of cold.
The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did, but we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Being a Morrowind enjoyer myself, that's kind of sad. You know, necromancy has its uses. Tell us about the guild.
We're all better off now that necromancy has been banned from the guild. It's just safer that way.
Mm-hmm. I guess. The recommendation. Tell me about that.
I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see.
I understand.
Perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana. You can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation.
Okay. That sounds good. Tell me about Irana.
She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers.
Really?
I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here spreading her lies.
Okay. I can do that. Tell me about the university.
The Arcane University is the seat of the Mages Guild in Cyrodiil. Located in the Imperial City, it houses the leaders of our guild.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about Coral.
It's good that you've joined one of our local organizations. It helps you make the right connections.
Yeah, there's something to be said for that.
Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
What's going on with you?
In life as well.
Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
It seems
Good
Somerset
Lord.
Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
Be
Okay.
seeing.
Be seeing you. I'm telling you. I keep thinking.
Hello.
There's our
I
alchemist
heard
right
there's
there.
a new shipment of weapons at Fire and Steel.
Keep thinking of the prisoner, man.
I was in there just a few days ago. Rashida's
Makes me
prices
nervous.
are very reasonable.
Farewell.
It seems a bit dark, doesn't it?
What is it, associate?
Hello there, Angalmo.
Excuse me. My name is Angalmo.
Excuse
Can
me.
I help you?
Yeah, you can help me. First, I want to talk about Nirnroot.
Okay, I'm stumped. If I had more time, I'd buy that off of you and bring it to Sindarian in Skingrad. He's the expert on strange plants. Perhaps you should take it to him. If any other alchemist can help you, he certainly can.
Okay. Yes, he was very hobbitish, wasn't he?
I passed her the other day. You wouldn't believe the look she gave me. Whatever happened, she's taking it out on the whole guild.
I think the facial expressions are very good. Of course, that was the big selling point in the original game as well. But everybody came out looking a little potato-ish. But now, a lot of that's been rectified. You can really see the emotion on some of the NPCs' faces when they tell you things. Others are fairly bland.
If you need training, Athragar has a reputation for being very good with alteration. You might consider speaking to him about it.
Okay. Rumors?
Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it.
Gotcha. See ya.
Good day.
Thank you, by the way. Yeah, this guy, he's tiny.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Yeah.
I'm Athragar of the Mages Guild. How can I serve you?
Irana.
I don't know all the details, but I heard that she complained to the council until they removed Tychius from his position at the Arcane University. Training and spells, training and spells. It gets so boring after a while. Maybe someday I'll be able to move to the Arcane University.
I mean, seriously, this guy is very short.
The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned.
Really? Yeah, I bet the Dunmer are just madly in love with that decision.
Good day.
Okay. So, we have things we can do. Not that button, you fool. We're gonna save it. Quests. I need to speak to... here. Oh, Coral recommendation. It's weird when you click these, it pops it up here rather than like selecting it. It's very kind of strange. I need to speak to Irana and find out why she is in Coral. Okay. These are completed quests. Got it. Well, Irana is here somewhere, and she's outside, so we'll see if we can find her. I'm going to try to not just blindly follow the compass, you know, as often as I can, because
Hi there.
I'm wanting to sort of role play this. However, it's there for a reason. You know.
House Dress and Lalu
Oh, this is her.
renounced the slave trade and freed the beast folk from servitude.
It's not surprising considering Morrowind's violent past.
Mm-hmm.
We can only hope the troubles subside quickly.
Farewell.
Farewell.
How are you?
Fine.
I'm going to just interrupt them. Hey.
Ah, yes. You are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you.
Mm-hmm.
Best if kept just between us, yes? So, what say you?
I love the blouse that she's wearing, or I'm not sure if it's part of a dress or not. I didn't pay attention, but it's cool. I love the embroidery and the, what is it called? The white things. It's like not embossment, but I don't really know much about garments, but it's really cool. Plus it's green, and green's my favorite color. She did tell me to get lost earlier.
Excellent. It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me.
Really?
The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can and would very much like to. You'll find it at an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tychius or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort.
Well, that's interesting. It's funny that she said that, oh, her shoes are green too. That's cool. Fingers of the Mountain, because there's another remaster coming out tomorrow for Days Gone on the PlayStation, and there is a significant mountain that's kind of in the middle of the map on that called Three-Fingered Jack. So I'm thinking that, let's see. Yeah, we could go get it, I guess, you know, and appease her, but Tychius wants to know. I figured as much. On this screen, we can go through and follow it step by step. Okay, let's go tell him. Heck. She's probably just going to give me money, and we know she's kind of a bitch because she was so hateful earlier. Look at the light on this dude's face and on the little rings on his head. That's cool.
What?
What? Now you're hateful? Fingers of the Mountain.
What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble.
Okay, I believe him because, excuse me, books are extremely powerful things in our world and in this world. You can alter the consciousness of another person through a book. I mean, think about that. Or anything that you write. And mages, of course, are going to put extra significance on books. So I believe him when he says that this is very important. Yeah, it is too bad that we aren't getting Days Gone 2, because I'll have to say Days Gone is the most underrated game of the last 20 years, if not of all time. It is so good. So good. And I do plan to be playing the remaster when it comes out. It's not going to be a whole lot different, but there are some pretty neat new play modes, like taking on gigantic hordes and things like that. Plus, it's a good excuse for me to play that game again because I love it so much. Talk about an immersive world. You want an immersive, beautiful world? Play Days Gone.
Should you go looking for it, I hope that it would be for the sole purpose of bringing it here.
Yeah, we'll do that. That's no problem.
Haste. I wish to be rid of Erana as soon as possible.
Yes, sir. We'll do it.
What is it? What's going on with you?
All right.
I heard people saying they ran into...
When I'm inside, it feels like... There's the bell. It feels to me like it's a little too dark. Like I probably need to turn the gamma up. What do you think? Let me know in the chat if you think it's too dark. This is not the door we came in. Okay, that's not good. Oops, the horse is not going to be there. We probably shouldn't have taken his horse. We don't really need it.
Can you spare a coin?
Huh? Yes.
I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
I bet you are. It's medicine called skooma, right? What do you know about Erana?
Haven't you seen her around town?
Mm-hmm.
She's either at the Grey Mare or she's skulking around the Mages Guild, it seems.
Here, have a coin.
Thank you, kind sir.
I never can turn down a beggar, even in real life.
I'm thinking of heading over to Renoir's to buy some books. There's quite a selection.
You're gonna go buy some books? Yeah.
Blessings of Mystara upon ye.
Yeah, whatever. I think skooma or moon sugar is probably more your speed, but hey. What's this guy's deal?
I see you. Hello.
I see you.
Honditar is the name. I'm a hunter and mountain man.
Cool.
The deer here are skittish. Need to get them quick, or they'll lead you a merry chase. Poison on your arrows can help, and it won't hurt the meat.
Neat. Okay.
Been to Fire and Steel recently? Rashida has some nice new swords in there. And she's a friendly one, she is.
Everybody seems to like Rashida.
You too.
She was friendly. I will say that. Okay. The other gate is the one we need to go to.
Hi there. Well met.
I really liked his character design.
Offers to protect your horse.
Again, I'm a sucker for anything green. The windows in Weynon Priory are absolutely gorgeous in this version of the game with their emerald glass. And Brother Piner, what are you doing here in town?
What can I do for you?
Anything, assistance?
Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my blades training. You go into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you.
Thank you. HP! Hey, man. Things are going well. Good to see you. How are you doing? I have not. I spent all of yesterday trying to get my settings tweaked so that the stream would look as good as possible. I'm still not 100% satisfied, but it's okay, I think. If you all experience any significant quality problems, do let me know. I'm not fragile. I can take the criticism. If it looks like crap, let me know. If I need to turn the brightness up, let me know, because I'm a little worried it's too dark. I'm glad you're good, dude. I am so glad.
Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. Oh, what next?
Cool, thanks, man. Order of Talos.
It isn't widely known, but many brothers of the Order of Talos are also members of the Blades. Chapter houses of the Order, like Weynon Priory, provide safe houses for traveling Blades as well as our more public religious functions. Blades who are too old for the active service often join the Order as lay brothers. We are honored to have Grand Master Joffrey, or Brother Joffrey as he prefers, as a resident here.
Right. This guy looks really good. I mean, the texture on his skin and the coloration all look really nice. The hair is not perfect, but that's okay. He's a monk. We'll give him a pass.
The blades are closely linked to the Order of Talos. We both serve Talos, of course, and many of our brothers are former blades. I myself was training as a blade when I received the call to serve Talos in a different way.
Cool, HP. If we come to it in a part where you're not with us, I'll let you know on Discord where to go and find it, just in case. Okay. So, let's see. Let's zoom out. So we're headed this way, right over here, because we're going to Cloudtop in search of this book, Fingers of the Mountain. Which I know why they wanted us to go out the other gate, but obviously that's not going to work out too good, so. Let's go around, huh? I don't want to wear the horse out. I don't think that's a thing, but, you know, immersion, right? The only thing that I did off camera, and this was an accident, was I cleared out the Pillaged Mine, which is nearby here. I accidentally overwrote the save. No, this is not the main quest. This is me just farting around. This is the first quest for the Mages Guild. And it's optional. I'm just wanting to get a letter of recommendation from Tikethus, I think his name is. The guild master, I guess you'd call him, here at Coral. And if I do this favor for him, then he'll write me a letter. I need 3 letters to advance in the guild. Even though magic is not our main thing, I still like to do the Mages Guild quests insofar as I can, because there's much to be gained, right? We have been to Weynon Priory and seen Brother Joffrey. And that is as far as we have been on the main quest, so not very far at all. We need to head down to the next town south of here that I always forget. Kvatch. That's where we're headed next, main quest-wise. And we'll probably head down there pretty soon anyway, because I think there's a guild down there. We've joined the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild. I'm glad that it looks good, guys, and thanks for letting me know, because, man, oh man, I struggled with this. Unfortunately, you know, streaming at 4K would be nice, but almost nobody would be able to really appreciate that, because, you know, bandwidths are bandwidths, right? Because I'm seeing it in 4K on my monitor, and oh my, it looks real good. I'm guessing this is the way. Getting steep. So steep that I don't think you would be able to go up this in real life. But in true Elder Scrolls fashion, the horse is going straight up the mountain. He doesn't give a crap, man. I don't know if you're supposed to do it this way or not, but this is how we're doing it. This is how we're doing it. He's a good horse. I wonder what our Argonian thinks about snow. Probably doesn't like it too much. All right. So there's the structure. It might be smart to get off the horse here, but because I'm anticipating resistance. Maybe not. Let's go back to first person. Cloud top. Just take a moment and listen to the rain. Yes, every horse in Tamriel walks up vertical cliffs without any trouble. Sheer cliffs, not a problem. So this person paid the ultimate price, apparently, for this Fingers of the Mountain, which is unfortunate. There's some carvings here on this. Okay. Choral recommendation. Middas 3:56 p.m. 29th of last seed, 3rd era, 433. I've found the book titled Fingers of the Mountain. I need to deliver it to either Irana at the Grey Mare Tavern in Coral or to Tikius at the Coral Mages Guild. Yeah. To heck with them. Look at the fog. Look at that. I don't think I'd noticed that before. It's rained a few times since we've been playing, but I haven't been up somewhere real high to notice it. You can just barely see the Imperial City out there. It's beautiful. Look at the rocks. Slightly moistened by the rain. You know, at this point, it might not be a bad idea to consider doing something like this to Skyrim. Definitely, Morrowind needs to be looked at because, as I think you all know that I'm a big-time Morrowind lover. That's my favorite Elder Scrolls games, one of my favorite games of all time. I would love to see some love pouring out to good old Morrowind. It is beautiful fog. I'm going to walk on back to town with minimal commentary so you all can just enjoy the visuals and the sounds. Okay, we're back at the Gate of Coral. And let's see. I think I'm going to up the brightness just a touch. because I am watching the stream on an iPad while we're doing this, and it does look a little dark. I'll go up 2 more touches and see if that improves it. I'm going to wait for the stream to kind of catch up here. Man, tea does sound good, doesn't it? I think that looks a little better. If you think it's too bright, let me know, but I think that improves things. It's a little dark in interiors especially. I can't believe that this is real, HP. You know, there was so many rumors about it, but you know how rumors are on the internet, right?
What's going on with you?
Mage's Guild.
I ran across a couple of mud.
You just kind of take them with a grain of salt. But I knew Bethesda had to be working on something. Where is he? He's over here. Hello.
What can I do for you?
Because they're certainly not working on Elder Scrolls 6. Yes, Virtuos, I think, did most of the work here, but the Bethesda crew did at least oversee it. I'm not sure what else they're working on right now. But, I mean, nobody is, right? But this was not an easy task, I'm sure, because so much was remade for this.
You found the book. My trust in you was well placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please.
What I would absolutely love to see, and I know this is just not going to happen, but now that they've done this, and it's pretty much universally being praised, and I think rightly, I would love to see a version of at least Daggerfall through Skyrim done like this and marketed as a set, right? That would be beyond cool. It's probably not going to happen, but should we read the book? It's probably fine. Here you go.
Ah, yes, this is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume. Then all is well.
Okay, so that
You have
answered my
shown
question.
yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you. You shall have the recommendation you need. Now, I must ensure this book is kept safe. Excuse me.
Hello.
Okay,
Good to
so
see you.
good. We
And his 3 sons dead, right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace.
Interesting.
I heard that someone saw the ghost of Lord Vlindrel again.
Really?
Along the road to Bruma. I think I'll avoid that road at night for a while.
The road to Bruma, you say? Bruma is up north. I'm guessing he's meaning on the Orange Road. There must be a ghost. You know what? I need to write that down. I do not have a notebook for this. It would be amazing, wouldn't it, HP? I don't think it's too crazy to expect, or to maybe not to expect, but to think that they could be working on a remake like this of Skyrim and Morrowind. I think Morrowind is probably a bit more of a stretch, but I could see that. Daggerfall is probably a pipe dream, but hey, you know, a boy can dream, right? Daggerfall is so huge. Yes. One second. I'm going to get a notebook, a fresh one. Where are my notebooks? Oh, that's Skyrim. I know I have a fresh one here somewhere. Okay. Let's not bust it up. Oh, God. Okay, now I have one. I knew I had a fresh one here somewhere. This game definitely deserves a notebook. Yeah, this one's fresh. Okay. What I want to write down is this. I want to write down Ghost on Road to Bruma. Give me 1 second while I write it down. Ghost on Road to Bruma from Coral. And I'll put in parentheses with a question mark, the Orange Road. Okay. Good. That would be great as well. You know, now that you mention that, HP, I am pretty sure that I heard a rumor at some point about... How do I get out of here? There we go. About Fallout 3 being remastered. But I could be wrong about this, but it's a very old rumor. And I believe the rumor, the leaker, or whomever it was that brought the rumor forth, or was the source of the rumor, said that Elder Scrolls 6 was in a higher priority of getting finished than Fallout 3 remake or remaster. If that's the case, then, you know, who knows, we'll probably be elderly, if not passed away before that that ever happens. Welcome back, Gale Wolf. But yeah, it's out there, and I would say with the success of the TV show, that seeing remasters of Fallout 3 and New Vegas are real likely. Because if you remember, the cliffhanger on the TV show teased going to New Vegas. Remember? So, yeah. Okay, so we did good there. Find the heir. That's our main quest. Separated at birth. Jermaine. All right, that would take us to Chaden Hall. Pilgrimage. I've heard rumors of an attack on the Chapel of Dibella in Anvil. No one seems to know what happened, but all the priests and priestesses were killed and the altars were desecrated. It might be worth going to Anvil to see for myself. And the Nirnroot quest, we need to see, Sinderion in Skingrad. So we also have the main quest, which I'm kind of thinking what we'll do right now. Skingrad is kind of sort of on the way. Tell you what, I'm going to put a marker here. And we'll sort of follow the road to Skingrad and then go on to Kvatch. And things that we see along the way we'll just kind of check out. How's that sound? I have not, Gale Wolf.
How can I help you?
But it's something I want to look into for sure. I don't know about HP or anyone else. We have some other folks some folks lurking, which I'm glad you're there. Oh, my horse. We came in the other gate, didn't we? Dag nabbit. Oh, y'all, you just have to overlook me. Cool. Well, I'd probably like it then, because I love my Fallout. I ran into some goblins in a mine nearby and utterly slayed them. Can we just for a moment appreciate what a huge favor it was for Prior Mabarel to loan us his horse? Like, in this world, there's not a whole lot more valuable than a horse. You know? It's like somebody loaning you their car nowadays, which, you know, you usually have to be pretty good friends with somebody to get to borrow their car. No, we have someone up here. Could be trouble. Looks like a bandit. Sure. Are you a bandit? Yep.
Take that.
Uh-oh. I had, yeah. Ah. Get our shield ready.
Take that.
Come on. Oh, that was a good hit there. No friends? Okay. Combat animations were much, much, much improved. I'm going to take this shield because I think our shield is getting kind of worn. This is valuable. We'll take it and sell it. All right. I bought a bunch of games on GOG the other day that were on sale. And speaking of games that are like Fallout, one of the ones I picked up was Atom RPG. Looking forward to getting into that. I think it's it looks like it's very similar to Fallout 1. Yep. Jump, jump, jump. It's just like in Morrowind. You're best served by doing that. Oh, what do we have here? Greenbelt linens. I'll take the arrows just in case. What's up, sir?
State your business.
State my business. Rumors. That's always my
There's been
business.
some terrible trouble at the chapel in Anvil. All of Debella's priests and priestesses murdered. Farewell, citizen.
Thank you. Well. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. Got a couple recommendations for it on the channel, so I thought, you know, why not? It was on sale, I think, $4 or $5 US. So, what the heck, right? I picked up another game that's been on my wish list for a little while, and I've recorded several episodes of this. You'll get to see them while I'm busy next month working on the magazine that I am the editor for. It is nice, isn't it, HP? It looks friggin' good. It's called Islands of the Caliph. It's by a single developer, a guy named Schmidt. Schmidt Workshops is the name of his business. MC Schmidt, I think is his name. And it's a grid-based dungeon crawler that's set in kind of an Ottoman or Persian area. And you have to go around all these islands and, oops, I didn't mean to get off the horse. And sort of reunite the world in some way. Yeah, so the first episode will be coming out on my channel on, I think I've got it set for May 1st. And if you like classic grid-based dungeon crawlers, it's pretty cool because it looks kind of like a Saturday morning cartoon in a way. But it's still very atmospheric and fun. It's keyboard only, no mouse support, and that's on purpose. We got Yellow Tick Cave. So it is very, very retro-ish. Islands of the Caliph. Yellow Tick Cave. Uh-oh. We've got trouble. Quit accosting my horse, you dirty conjurer. Down you go. What a mean person. Ooh, robe of deflection. Sell that. Claire Obscure 33. Oh, neat. I'll have to look at that one too, see what it's all about. I like looking into fairly obscure games, you know. There's some real gems you can come across. Ooh, repair hammer. We got anything that needs repairing? I mean, our shield. Let's see. I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. Just to get experience. Okay. Yellow Tick Cave, here we come. I know this is not for the quest, okay. Mostly coming in here because I figured y'all might like to see what it's like inside the caves. Let's see. Where do I have my bow? I have it on 2. All right, we'll shoot the bow a little bit in here. How about that? Uh-oh. Whoop! Oh no! Oh, got stuck on the rock. Got him. You have a buddy? Yeah. How about you? Haha. And now you're dead. Lovely. Okay, see ya, HP. Thanks for stopping by. Voices of the Void. I don't think I've heard of that one. Sounds interesting, though. Crystal ball. Inkwell. Sackcloth pants. Sorbet suspenders. Just a bunch of junk. I guess I could use this. That would help, wouldn't it? Arrow. You know what? We need to sleep. Oh. Another monster nearby, I guess. Okay. We do need to sleep because we need to level up. Oh dear. Come on. Hit me. Alrighty. These scamps, man, they're gross. Here we go. You have anything good? Don't step on my blue suede shoes, but oh well. I got someone here. Uh-oh. Wrong button. Let's just punch him. Okay, that's enough of that. Let me see if I can get the map to do the bugging out thing I was talking about so you can see what I'm talking about. So you go to the map. Of course, it's not going to do it when I want it to do it. But what it has been doing, the first time you check the interior map or local map or whatever you want to call this inside a place, you would just see like little blobs of explored area. You wouldn't see it, you know, continuous like this. But the way to fix it is just to go out of the map, go back in the map, and it is correct. I'm sure that's something that they're going to fix with a patch, among other things, but you know, I haven't really seen a lot of trouble. Oh, there's a chest right here. Ah, blink. Heck yes, we'll take that. Now we'll sleep. We'll sleep an hour. Why not? I need to get that level. You have ascended to level 3. You realize that you are catching on to the secret of success. It's just a matter of concentration. Okay. So we can choose 3 attributes to increase. We have 12 total virtue points. Last time I did put a little bit into strength. That is not a tagged attribute or a focused attribute for us, but we do use it, so I increased it. I'm going to go ahead and bump it to 45. Personality could use some work as well. 1 to endurance. I think these are probably the 3 that I'll focus on for here, and we'll just... And we can only add a maximum of 5. Okay, remember. Everything's coming back to me. That's good. The beauty of this game is you can play it pretty much however you want to. A broom, a hand scythe, a huntsman moccasin, and a pewter pitcher. Okay. Nothing we really want there. We consult the map. Yeah, we took hollows. Okay, we need to turn around and go this way. Look at this beautiful shaft of light in this otherwise disgusting, dank cave. Okay, that way goes to the hollows. All right, I need to go up this way. This way. I'm going to douse the torch. I keep forgetting where I have the bow. It's on 2. Probably should put the bow on 2 and the shield on 3. Or, no, I'm sorry. The shield on 2 and the bow on 3, but... Alright, looks like a cave in. Should be casting. Ah! Aha! Down you go. Sneak attack for triple damage, or treble damage even. Both words are acceptable. A disused campfire. Ah. Darn ya. Oh. Where'd you go? Where is he? Oh, I killed him. Okay, that that explains that. That explains that. Battered crate. Nothing in it. Darn it. Got it. I still am not very good at the lockpicking. Bound helmet scroll. Not bad. I'd like to know that spell because I don't have a helmet right now. Otherwise, it's kind of random. Equipped. There we go. There we go. Put the shield up. We get the thing. Back to sneaking. All right, this is a dead end. We go back around this way. Let's move it. These caves and mines are much improved over the original in terms of atmosphere and general spookiness. All right, this is the way. This is the way. Being an Argonian, we're very sneaky indeed.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Where's your little buddy? Oh, I thought there was a scamp here. Okay. Motion of healing. They do look good, don't they? And the combat animations are really nice too. Much improved over the original. I especially like the attack animation of the rat. It's almost adorable. Okay, straight down. Takes us to the hollows. So let's do it. Yellow tick. Doesn't that sound gross? Okay, very dark. All right. Let's sneak attack on this dude. Ooh. Darn you. That one is summoned, I think. We have sprinting and health regen over time in this version as well. Oh, you healing, huh? Oh no, she's drained my magicka. Wow, okay, I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm dead. First death. First death. Okay. Autosave 3. Should probably use Drain Life or Drain Magicka or something on me. I am going to go for the sneak attack again on this guy. At least get him out of the way. We'll see if we can sneak attack her as well. I'm out of stamina, damn it. Well, we're going to have to let it go anyway. Hey, we got her. Okay, good. That was way easier. The bow's fun. It's not as... Oh, there's another one down there. It's not as satisfying as it is in Skyrim. But it's okay. We like things that separate things. And this is not so much a remaster that like the soul of the game is gone, you know? It's still, this is still Oblivion. It still feels like Oblivion. Just with some minor tweaks that make it a little bit more accessible to new players, you know? Things like sprinting and health regen. This is still tricky. Damn it. Alright. There we go. Hey, an alembic. That's not a bad find at all. Gold and a petty soul gem. I'll take it all. Thank you. We're going to save it because that loot is randomized. An alembic is actually a giant health, a giant boon. Yes, thank you, Gilwolf. Yes, you can see that. My ineptitude is on full display. Uh-oh. It's me. Arrow in the face, Johnson. I'll take my arrow back. Leave everything else. 14 gold. Not too bad for the early game. Alright, just follow the trail of corpses. Lead us back the way we've been. What is this? These are just burnout torches, I guess. Oh, crap. Still works out to keep a little distance on those fellas. Ah, there we go. Crap. Down you go. I don't know how to cancel an arrow shot. Like, if I haven't let it fly, how do I unlock the arrow? Does anybody know that one? I don't know if there's a way to do it. There might not be. Look at this. I'll call attention to the interplay of light on the scales on my hand. Look at that as I move my hand around. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Every single scale reacts to the firelight. Just gorgeous. Boop, 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 boop. And I missed with this arrow, so we'll take that back. Okay, so we have a way to go through there. Well, this is just an alcove. It could be... No. Neither mouse button. I wonder if center mouse does it. No, that just changes the perspective. Let's see. Let's try E, maybe? No. If I can't change weapons. R. Ah, wait a minute. I think that's it. R brings up the quick select. That does cancel it. It also brings up the ring, which is not the most elegant thing in the world. But you see, if I press R, it cancels it. It does bring up the ring. I don't know if that's the official way. Thank you, Gilwolf, though. That's the kind of thing that's probably not going to be in the, you know, controls list. Although I will look. And there's sheath. Makes you wonder, is she the way to do it? Yes. But it puts the bow away. So I think we'll stick with R. Even though it brings the wheel up. It's just a quick way to do it. If it works, right? Well, this goes back into the cave. Let's see. I don't think I wanted to do that. Just viewing the map again. Yeah, it's fully explored, I think. I will move our marker. But was the other place? Might as well verify, right? It is not. So let's go back to this main chamber, head south. There's like little bugs crawling on the wall. Look at that. Some kind of little beetle. I wonder if you can kill him. I guess not. Oh! That one went. That's cool. Okay. Distractions. Distractions. Alright, so main chamber. Head south. And there's the phone. Talk about destroying the immersion, right? Sorry about that. It's a scammer, it looks like. Gotta love those scam calls. And this goes nowhere. But we didn't know that, so we had to check, right? I do wish that if you pressed M for map and then pressed M again, like double tap, it would just take you to the local map. I don't believe there is a key that takes you to local map directly. See, map is M or F4. Doesn't look like it. That would be kind of nice because going to the map and then going over here and clicking this every time is not the most ergonomic thing. We'll say that. Okay, let's get out of here. Everybody's dead, so we can just walk on out now. Put the sword away, dude. Do a little third party. Third party? Third person. We looted that. Okay. You could just, I guess, wheel it in like this. Okay. This way. Then this way, I think. I like the sound of the little rocks and things in the distance. Look at the torchlight reflecting in the puddle out through there. That's cool. Is this the right way? Yes, this way. Generally bear to the left. And that will get us out of here. Okay. It's good. Morning glory. Take it. Okay. Now, looks like our sword is in much worse shape than it was. How is it doing? It's about to break. Look at that. It can't get much lower than 1. Gotta remember that. Let's swap to this. Why can I not equip this item? Because I'm on the horse, I bet. Get off the horse. Longsword. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's put that on 1. Let's put the bow on 3 and the shield on 2. Yeah, that makes sense to me. All right, there's the iron sword. And we have our shield. Very good. Okay, we're all set. The question is, where do we want to go? I think we were going to ride all the way to the city and then just go south and make our way down to Skingrad. Sounds good to me. Oh, there's the rat. Come on, rat. Watch that. Watch it leap at me. Come on. Come on. It's cute. And now it's dead. Where I need the rat meat. Sometimes they can have lockpicks and stuff, though. So... Oh, I hurt myself. Whoop. There's sometimes mages around these things. I forget what they're called. This can fortify your magicka. The eyelid well, that's what it is. You draw power from the well. Let's just work on our restoration here. There we go. I think I took care of the guy that was around there before. Hence, it was free. Okay, so if we head south along this road, we should be kind of sort of going where we need to go. As I just walk right off the road. Sorry. Attention. I don't remember them in Morrowind or Skyrim either. Might be a thing that's only a, like a Cyrodiil thing, maybe. Let's see what's going on here. Probably imps or something. Fort Nickel. Or Nickel. Not sure which. Could be bandits. Could be sacks of grain. Look at that sack of grain. Foxglove nectar. Take that. Nothing in the barrel. We're good. We don't need to sleep right now. Wonder how we're coming along for another level. Third level. Here we go. Well, we're close to the fourth level. Here are our major skills, by the way. And good old bandits. Everybody loves bandits, right? Blade, block, alchemy, light armor, security, sneak, speechcraft. And there's our attributes. Argonian Swampstalker. That, I just came up with that myself. That's not official, of course. Could go inside. I have a very low tolerance threshold for bandits. I don't know if you knew that about me, but now you do. This is neat. Look at that. A little screenshot for you. Like Skyrim, every view is a screenshot in this, I swear. Even the most mundane thing. Like, look at this door. You know, there's a screenshot right there. Interesting, right? What's inside? I don't know. Let's find out. Stealth mode engaged. Get the bow out. We can always open up with a volley of arrows and then proceed to mow them down with melee. Now, that person looks very well armed and armored. Is that a fight we want to pick? Better save it. Look at the dust falling down. Wow. I feel like I'm here. Is this guy even bad guy? Probably is. Marauder. Down you go. Loot the corpse. There we go. We got our arrows, which we'll definitely take. We will take these things and sell them. I know they're super heavy, but yeah, I'm over encumbered. Okay. I didn't realize how close we were to being over encumbered. Not terribly. The cuirass is valuable, but it's very heavy, so drop it. It's definitely a good source of armor, that's for sure. All right, let's watch me fail at this. Darn it. That could have been good. All right, there's one. There we go. Light touch. Not bad. 5 arrows, 7 gold. And they're good arrows, too. Crap. Even though I'm not really good at it, I prefer this to the Fallout 4/Skyrim version of lockpicking. Shoot. There we go. Wait till it goes up slowly. Like that. Work on our restoration some. Before that eyelid blessing goes away. You bring up a good point, Gale Wolf. In the beginning of the game, it's definitely worth exploring these places because you never know. You might... Hey, there's another screenshot. You never know what you might find, and especially in the beginning of the game. Crap. I thought someone was shooting at me, but I think it was just a rock falling from the ceiling. When you don't have much money, right? It's the best way to get stuff. And you can get lucky because a lot of this loot is randomly generated. Question, can we shoot through the bars? Answer is no. Answer is no. Does that open it? It sure does. Am I pathetic? I don't know. You're kind of pathetic.
You'll never take me down.
Oh. Darn it. Oh, I'm out of stamina. That's why. Wait on the fatigue, I think.
You to pieces. I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Really? Seems like I might be winning. I don't know. And you're down like a sack of potatoes. I'll take your arrows, even though they're not very good. Thank you, Brother Joffrey, for the good arrows, by the way. Look at this. He looks like a pin cushion. You're not... Oh, you are wearing pants. I thought for a minute she was not wearing pants. They're just leather pants. That'd be hilarious to have this, like, plate, cuirass, and pauldrons, but no pants. Oh, well, you know, I could expect to see that kind of thing in an Elder Scrolls game. Like, yeah, that's a... Bethesda would do that to people. Absolutely. Okay, 3. Let's get ready. 3. There we go. Let's save it. Shoot him. In this game, it doesn't really matter where you aim in terms of where it hits them. So it's not like in Skyrim where you can actually get headshots and stuff. But it's still pretty satisfying to shoot these fools. The arrows do fall, though. So keep that in mind. Oh, there's 2 more in here. And they are just like standing around. What is wrong with you people? Now they're going to like pathfind to me. And I don't know where they're going to be coming from. Good thing we took him out. He was a battle mage. He could have messed us up. Oh, yes, please. Repair hammer. Probably be smart of us to go back this way. Maybe they will lose sight of us, or maybe this is the way they're coming for us. I don't know. Let's check the map. It's probably the way they're coming for us, because this looks like it goes around and down. So we need to keep an eye out. Like right here. Is this them, maybe? Do it like a pregnant cow, he says. I don't know. I mean, I think I'm doing okay.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Not really. Oh, you got me.
Whoa! This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
You said that already. This is fun. Down you go. Ooh. Not that. Lockpick, always love to see it. 15 steel arrows. Thank you. Wow, I needed that. So she had some of her own, because I think I only had 22. I got 25 from the Priory. And I have, obviously, I think I lost 2. I don't know if they mulch or not. I don't think arrows mulch in this. I could be wrong. They weigh more than arrows in Skyrim too, so you can easily get over encumbered by arrows. Yeah, that was the 2 folks that we saw. How funny is it? How funny is it that they were wanting to get me, right? They wanted to knock my skull in because I'm just a stupid fat cow or whatever. But they were too stupid to open their own gate. I'm glad they left stuff like that in, you know? Hedge Wizard. A lot of folks, I think, would be tempted in doing a remaster, you know, to improve things like that. But they left that in because it gives a lot of the, you know, the original flavor of the game would be lost. Mace of Legion, command humanoid on strike. Well, we're going to get that for sure. Repair hammer, doot-de-doo, and all this. I'm going to throw some stuff in this chest like that and that. Just to get our encumbrance down. Yeah, that should get us in pretty good shape. Yeah, we're not encumbered now. Okay. Ah, good thing we're in Argonian. I don't know how deep this is, but it doesn't look like it's very deep. Okay, never mind. Well, that will come in handy at some point, our water breathing, for sure. All right, I think that basically got everything. I don't see anywhere else we could go. Okay. Let's get out of here then. Already checked that. Good. Leave no stone unturned. This way? Again. Not this way. This way, I think. Yeah. This is the way out. Okay. All right. Give me just a few minutes. I need to take a short break, and I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, again, we're just gonna follow the road and see what happens to us. I'm not like in a breakneck, want to go down here at a breakneck pace, but we're generally going to be going that way. We'll stop in Skingrad for sure. And I'm sure we'll find other things along the way. Like what we just found. So. All right. Now we're good. Okay. The horse. Where's the horse? You know, we wandered off from the horse, didn't we? I hope I can find it. Is the horse on the map? It is not. That seems like maybe a oversight. Isn't it a nice map? You want to talk about like immersive stuff. I love that things like the name of the road is marked. The name of these counties. The name of rivers. I like that. That really makes me feel like this place is real. That it's alive and that we're here in it. And Cyrodiil is, you know, as you said, yeah, it's an interesting province. This is the center of it all. Valenwood is here. All right. We're not going to be going there during this game. At least I'm pretty sure we don't. But just to give you an idea of like where everything else is, it's marked on the map, which is cool. Elsewhere, where the Khajiit are from. Blackmarsh, where my character, the Argonian, is from. Morrowind, land of the Dunmer. And Hammerfell is off to the west, and of course to the north, we have Skyrim up there across the Feral Mountains. I think it's an F, right? Or Terrell? I'm not sure. If we have any experts in Tamrielic geography, let me know. Okay. So, again, we want to go south, and I'll make a marker here, and then we want to turn along the road to the west and then continue south. Can't really find the road here. It is very cool. I think that's one of the strengths of the Elder Scrolls, is the geographic and political lore that they've put into it. It's really interesting, and I think it was a wise decision for there to be a dominant race in each region too, because the interplay between the races, I think, is very interesting. Yes, there's a lot of racism in the game, but I think that gives the races a lot of character that they wouldn't otherwise have. Some of the races have legitimate reasons for not liking one another, you know? Oh, I see trouble. Let's ride to the rescue here. This is this not the lady that was in Coral? She's got the same clothes on. I don't know if it's the same lady. I don't think it is. I think this is a Khajiit. There is a bandit down here somewhere.
Let's get this over with.
Down you go. What you got for me? Wow, a bunch of steel arrows, rather. And a steel bow. A lockpick. We'll leave the iron arrow. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Crap. I need to sell some of this stuff. Why am I carrying this warhammer? I was going to sell it. That was what I was going to do. We can drop one of these bows. Yo ho.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? Good old Dra Nahare. Probably mispronouncing the name.
Apparently some fool tried to resurrect the Crimson Scars in Deep Scorn Hollow. The Dark Brotherhood will not like that.
Interesting. Ah, yes. Seems like I remember this person, now that you mention that. It is a lot like Rome, which of course was the, I don't know if it, I'm going to call it the original melting pot. There may have been a mix of many cultures before that I'm not thinking of. Well, the Greeks before them were definitely a melting pot as well. But Rome conquered so much more territory, and they wisely brought other regions into the empire, well, into the Republic before that, but into the empire without totally quashing their traditions for the most part. The main things the Romans said were pay your tribute, i.e. taxes, and you can live your life happily. The less resistance you give us in that department, the better. And send your young men to join our army. And we'll give you, in return, all the modern advances of the empire. Things like aqueducts and medicine and roads, made famous in Monty Python's Life of Brian, of course. But the Empire became this all-reaching thing that we still feel the effects of today. This is why the West is the West, right? One of the reasons, anyway. So it's really interesting how they chose to mirror that in this world. I think that was wise. And I think the interplay of races and cultures is more interesting in the Elder Scrolls than it is in, say, the Forgotten Realms, where it exists, but it's a little bit more two-dimensional in the Forgotten Realms. Yes. What, besides medicine, aqueducts, and roads, what have the Romans ever done for us, eh? Indeed. So yeah, she's probably going to die at some point.
Farewell.
But we saved her this time, so yay us, eh? Oh, wait. I can't resist. Now we're going to get you. Oh. Ugh. Down you go. I want my arrow back, please. And I'll do a little healing. And I accidentally go to third person all the time. Is there anything here other than just a bunch of bandits? I don't remember. Sorry if we're moving the camera around so much. We could... Oh, there's an urn root somewhere. I heard it. There's a mud crab. Let's go get him. Huzzah! How about you? Oh no. Where was that Nern root? I'm over encumbered. Yet again. We don't need this. Oh, actually, we don't need 72 iron arrows, actually. Let's just drop them all. The Nern root. It was somewhere. I hear it. Is it over here? That one's dead. We didn't need the bone. We'll drop it later. Okay, let's... We heard the Nern root out here. I hear it. No, I don't hear it. On the right side. There it is. Sneaky. Okay. Thank you, Gale Wolf. Okay. Now, let's jump. Geronimo. Anything down here? Don't see much. Might find some clams. Look at that. Some fish. Can't catch them though. They're just there for aesthetic reasons. Do a little third person under here. Can we pick these? Yeah, hyacinth. I'll pick a few. I don't remember what they do. Okay. Arrowroot. Water hyacinth nectar. Your luck has been damaged. Okay. Sacred lotus. Take some of those too. Let's see what it looks like when we just barely break the surface. What that effect is like. Oh, cool. Look at that. Go back down. That's very neat. It's very realistic looking, isn't it? You can't do the thing, though, you could in the original where it kind of freaks out and it doesn't know that you're not underwater or whatever, and you can see. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah, we did that one. Take a couple more low tie. I don't think there's much underwater here. I could be wrong. Not even a slaughterfish. Yeah, they took that little glitch out for the remaster, but that's good. Hey, we just ascended to the 4th level. We're swimming too far away. Can swim faster with shift. Press the left shift. And we're hauling now. Thought maybe there might be something down here, but if there is, I'm not seeing it. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. There's the horse. Let's go. Let's save it. And continue. South we go. Woo. Oh, it's fun. This is better than the Skyrim horses. I never did like the horses much in Skyrim. Always felt too clunky. Uh-oh. Get your sword out, man. There we go. Hey, wolf. Down you go. Take the pelt. What do we have here? Anything? Way Shrine of Dibella. Love, beauty, and honor its mysteries. Pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. So we do have to find the way shrines before we can get the blessings in the temple. Take the Nern route. Okay. I wish you could fight on the horse, but I don't think you can. They did indeed. I did not spring for the deluxe edition either. I kept my extra $10. Anything on the log? Nothing. We'll jump over it. So I thought that was kind of funny. In the live stream event, they talked about how they... Here's a signpost. How they kept a lot of things in from the original. And I guess the horse armor being a DLC item counts, right? Somebody else here. Thought. There is another one, I'm pretty sure, over here. I don't see him on the compass. Yeah, there he is. Here he comes. Ooh, lockpick. Take that. All right, what do we have here? Ah. It's a ruin. We could go there. I think not now. We'll save that for later. I'm enjoying being out in the light too much. Now, let me consult the map. All right, so we want to turn and go to the west. I overshot our little marker there. Keep the horse going the right way. Some more mushrooms up here. I have a bunch of mushrooms, so we'll probably leave those. Yeah, this way. I'm going to ride back to my marker. And that should put us back on track. There's another eyelid thing. And there's a shrine to Clavic's Vial nearby. We could check that out. What is that? What do we have here? We have people. They could be dangerous. But I'm not sure. I don't think so. Yeah, these are just supplicants, I guess.
I played Lord Vile's game and lost my soul. Small loss, I think.
Mm-hmm. Small loss.
He is a hard master, but he delivers. I gave my word, and an orc honors his word.
Indeed. What about you, Khajiit?
You approach the shrine of Clavicus Vile. You should not be here unless you have business with Lord Clavicus.
Well, perhaps I do. Shrine?
Here we worship Lord Clavicus. Do you have business with the Daedra?
I love the wear on his garment there. What kind of business?
There are many deals to be made, even with a god. You could find great wealth or painful death. If you wish to bargain with Clavicus Vile, approach with an offering of 500 gold and hope the Lord smiles on your offering.
Well, we should be careful with old Clavicus, and I don't want to spend money right now. I don't even think I have 500 gold.
Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Great fortunes to you.
He's, kind. Look at him. There's the dog. We all know about the dog, don't we? He demands a more powerful champion. Well, that wouldn't be us. Okay. Now we know. Off we ride. Our marker is up there. Let me check the map again. There's no need to go to the marker, so let's remove it. Let's put one down here, actually. We'll get this place on the map, too. Kiatatar or Kiatatar? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm not an expert in Tamrielic pronunciations, so you'll have to excuse me there. Uh-oh. I should have known. Thanks for the lockpick. Down you go. Okay. Anybody else want some? Ooh. Again, I'm going to resist it. It's getting dark. There's a horse. Oh no, there's a conjurer coming. And I'm in here with the horse. I know this was a bad idea. Let's just go. Or no, let's not go. Let's get them. Since they're right here. Hey, stay away from my horse. No, the horse is running. Alright, where did we get the scamp? I guess we did. Let's go. I have some kind of an effect on me. He casts some kind of spell. I'm not seeing it. Oh well, could be a glitch. Although there is something. What is that? Debella's kit. Oh, that's from the Shrine of Debella, or the Way Shrine, I guess call it. But I don't know. I didn't notice the red before. I don't know if that's from that or not. It's a dangerous place, no? Stay away from the horse. A little bit of a glitch there we got on the horse. I think that happened before once. And the cave down here. There's so many little locations. I love it. Again, I don't think I'll go in the cave. I'll just... Oh, there's an imp. I see it. Try to shoot it. You got it. There's another one over here. Yeah, shoot. I'm going to use up all my fatigue. Down he goes. Something else. Ah, darn you. I do enjoy that the sword is actually useful for blocking. And we picked up something else that we don't really need. Let's eat some cheese. Why not? All right. This way. Let's see. The cave is right there. Let's leave it for now. Let's just keep going. You gotta love it when games make exploration worth it. Pick up the pace a little bit. Oh, another imp. Stay away from the horse. I don't want to be in third person. All right. Can't get off the horse. Want to get the imp gall. On we go. Oh, this is a nice road. Kind of stony. Alright, there's another eyelid well. There's probably going to be a conjurer around. Here's a bandit.
What's that?
Yeah, it was someone sees me. Oh, you got me. There's someone else, though. Take those. I was thinking there was someone else. I thought I heard another voice. But maybe not. On we go. I think that little weirdness when we get on the horse is caused by the elevation. Uh-oh. Oh, let's just run. I don't want to get off the horse again. There's a guard. All right, let me check the map. We're close to Skingrad. That must be it over in the distance. Do you have anything to say? Oh, he's gonna take care of the old wolf. Thank you. Is this a cave? Peony. It is. Derelict mine. Hey! Ah, here we go. Goblins. Nothing we need.
Show me what you've got.
Ooh. Okay. So this, interestingly enough, I don't... Oh, no, it is on the map. Derelict Mine. Okay. We're going to go on into Skingrad, though, for now. Nasty goblins. Skingrad is this way. I think this way. Let's see. Come on. Is this the way? Yeah. Get a little speed up.
Pay up or else.
Oh, pay up or else. I didn't see you there. No, not gonna happen.
We can play it that way if you like.
We can play it that way. Yeah. Get off the horse. There we go. Giving me some trouble, this one. Down you go. So, yeah. Good thing we didn't pay up, eh? Okay. Am I still on the right road? I am. Okay. Just making sure. There's a NPC. Can we talk to him?
You get any closer, and I'll turn your bones to ash. Back off.
Okay, cool. I'm leaving. That's enough said. Enough said. You know, you can talk to him, right?
What
Yeah.
can I do for you?
Rumors.
Battlehorn Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders. I wish I could go and save them.
I'm gonna write that down. Battlehorn Castle. Marauders. Near Coral. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Be seeing you. Number 2. Oh, look at this. Isn't that cool? The church up there. Here's the gate. I guess I'll leave the horse here. We are by the west gate. Okay. Look at the fireflies. It's cool. I don't guess I could have taken the horse in here. Oh well. Maybe I could have. No, probably not. Alright, so we've got a massive place here. Let's inquire.
Is there a problem, citizen?
No problem. Give me some directions, please.
What are you looking for?
Tell me about landmarks.
The castle is on a hill outside the walls, south of town. Shops and guilds are mostly inside the north walls, while the chapel, homes, and one inn are inside the south walls.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Where can I sleep?
The Westweald Inn is across from the guilds inside the north walls. Two Sisters Lodge is inside the south walls in the west near the gate.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you. That's a lot. Here we go. Westweald Inn. This is perfect. I happen to be right next to it. So, works out. Are you the landlord? Sorry to wake you, but I need your help.
What do you want?
What do I want? I need a bed.
I have a lovely room on the corner if you're interested. It's 20 gold for a night.
Why are you looking the other way? I'll take it.
Excellent. I'm sure you'll be quite satisfied.
Yes.
Go upstairs and look for the door on the right at the end of the hall. Sleep well.
Upstairs, room on the right.
You too.
Into the hall. Okay.
Let's hear it.
Have you seen Earthor around town lately?
No, sir.
All the way upstairs, I
tries to
guess.
get away with anything when...
Hopefully we'll find it. All right, Gale Wolf, I'll see you later. Yeah, do keep an eye out. I will be streaming quite a bit later. Into the hall. Is it this one? Probably because it's unlocked. I think. Yeah, this one. I think what I'm actually going to do is rest. We will rest until morning, so that would be... Well, I'll go ahead and do 7 hours. Puts us almost 9 in the morning. We'll ascend to level 4. You have ascended to level 4. It's all suddenly obvious to you. You just have to concentrate. All the energy and time you've wasted, it's a sin. But without the experience you've gained, taking risks, taking responsibility for failure, how could you have understood? Indeed, how could I? Okay, so agility... What 3 are we going to increase this time? Our agility could use some. Agility. Endurance also really needs to be put up there. I'm going to work on the same thing. Endurance, personality, and I'm actually going to do strength to go ahead and get that strength on up there. Like this. 4 for each. Should be okay. All right, and I think that's where I'm going to call it a stream, folks. Thanks, everyone, for coming and hanging out. Gil Wolf and HP, who've been absolute stars in the chat. Thank you so much, and thanks to everyone else who has been watching. I appreciate your support, and it's always good to hang out with y'all. Be sure to like the video before you go, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Your support means everything to me, however you choose to show it. Share the video with your friends also. And if you're interested in joining our Discord server, there's an invite link in the description. We'd love to see you over there as well. Keep an eye out for future streams and videos here at the Rock's Roost. We'll be streaming this one again probably tomorrow. I don't think I'll do an evening stream tonight, but hey, I might. We'll see. If you see me on here, come on over and join us. You're always welcome. For now, though, I will bid you adieu. Wherever you are, whenever you are. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.